So whenever you go to a KAP sessions, what you will notice is mostly in the groups, it's 80 to 90% women and 10 to 20% men. When you meet a KAP facilitator, almost all of them are women. If you look at the website, venetwang.com, at the facilitator list, almost all the facilitators are women, like 80%. There are a couple of men, but not a lot. So when you meet a facilitator, you notice that they have this very feminine energy. They have a very serene, sincere, genuine desire to embrace you, to take care of you, to help you on your process, to share love with you. I always felt that. And whenever I took a friend with me or my partner with me to a session, they always felt that. It's so apparent. Now, in the groups, whenever you have a session, you notice that there is a feminine energy because you come to receive, right? You don't come to give, you don't come to do, you don't come to create something or make something happen. You come to surrender. You come and you let go. The best way to go to KAP is by coming into the session and just allowing yourself to go, allowing yourself to just be. Now, your mind will start to come in, will start to interpret, comment, try to make your experience something that it's not, or judge it. How do you circumvent this? You stay in your body. The moment you focus on your body is the moment your energy is free to make things happen, right? So either you just stay with the breath and you keep following the breath. Even when you're not involved in your thinking, the process is ongoing, it's occurring. Just stay with the breathing, or feel the hands, feel your hands, feel your body. Feel the sensations, the five senses. Feel how your body is lying on the ground. If you stay with the feelings, if you stay in your body, the experience will be more, it will have a chance to be more intense, more deeper. Because if you're in your head, the energy will work, but you will be limiting its possibilities. You will be, let's say, not completely open to and surrender to the process. The moment you stay in your body, you're very grounded. When you're grounded, the energy can move completely through you and make the changes that are needed. Now, the energy of KAP itself is very calm, very warm. Like the first time that I felt it coming in, just lying there, and I felt this warm glow, like coming into my body, over my body, and I felt the pressure in my third eye, and my state of consciousness shifted. I was in an altered state of consciousness, and there was an energy dance, a flow happening in my body. And then the process starts. And when you are deeper and deeper in the process, sometimes I would have these glimpses where I would become aware of the non-dual energy, right? That was helping me work through whatever I was working through. And it would always tell me, just say I am willing. Just say I am willing. I'm willing to go deeper. I'm willing to feel this. I am willing. I am willing. I am willing. I surrender. I surrender. Surrender your will. Surrender your ideas. Surrender your intention. You can work with intentions, by the way, but the more neutral you are, the more you surrender, the more you just say, I'm willing to receive. I'm willing to go. I'm willing to flow. The more that the process can flow and organically shift what is needed in your body, and the alignment occurs way more not faster, but smoother, because otherwise you feel the resistance. You feel that it's like you don't want to let go of certain thing, certain idea, or a certain intention, and you're fixed like, I need this, I need that. But sometimes the energy won't work with that. It will do something different for you. It will work on something different, and you have to trust. You have to trust that that is what you need right now, because what you want depends on your current state of being, on your current state of circumstances, your inner and outer circumstances. But what you need depends on the internal circumstances of your makeup. So unless you're really, really self-aware, you don't, like most people don't really know what they need. They know what they want, but what do you really need, right? Like for instance, you can look at a situation, right? Any situation in your life, and you can always ask yourself, what do I want, right? What do I want? But you can always also say, what do I need? What is needed here? What do I need to do here? It's a very subtle shift, but it will shift your perception in a very different way. It will put you in the position of responsibility and of inclusion, instead of your desire that wants to be either fulfilled or that is threatened by this circumstance. So yeah, it is a very feminine energy. Like the energy of KAP, it does feel very feminine-like. It's all about surrender, letting go. I'm willing. That was like, for a long time, that was my mantra. I'm willing, I am willing, I am willing. I surrender, I surrender, I surrender. Yeah, and I've only had one session where there are a lot of men. And you know what? It didn't really affect it that much. It was still the same, because even the men that came, most of them were very grounded and were very much in their connected to their feminine energy. I don't want to say that KAP makes you feminine, but it does bring you more in touch with that part of you that wants to surrender, that wants to flow, that wants to release, right, and be. So a lot of people that are attuned to that quality are mostly there. It's rarely that I've seen somebody who has like a very masculine energy come there. Sometimes they did come, and I remember the impact it had on them. They were like so, like, you know, they had like this strong energy to do, to act, to make something happen, to achieve, and then they were like so soothed by the experience. They felt so emotional. It was like they never were so deeply embraced or touched on such a deep level and being taken care of. And they were like, wow, I can relax. I don't have to be like this all the time. I don't have to work so hard. I don't have to push myself so hard. I don't have to demand so much of myself. Like, I've seen that happen with like men who are very masculine, and it was very profound. It was a very profound experience to see.